Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Philadelphia 76ers. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Collins. Irving is out there with McGinnis. Then it's Bibby and it's Dawkins in at the 5 spot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Richardson outside. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 6. And he lays it straight in.
Look, it's never easy to stop Horford. I mean, mainly because he's so strong and able to shrug off the D.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke briefly with the 76ers head coach. He said it'll take all 5 to deal with Joel Embiid. He's a throwback big man with his combination of size, skill, and athleticism. Coach said he's great, and he knows it. Kevin, that is certainly true.
All right, thank you, David. Now, Collins. Poke loose. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Veteran instincts there. Horford does a great job of sniffing out when they go after steal.
Outside Collins. Here's Dawkins. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And Dawkins pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Richardson.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Horford trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Harris.
Not just the jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Passes it to Collins. Here's Irving. That shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Harris. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go. The 76ers trail by 5. Left side, Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now the pass to Horford. Outside, Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Philadelphia with the ball. 6-point game. Knocks it loose. Pass to Dawkins. Tries to keep it alive. Embiid with the steal. To the paint. Richardson, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bibby kicks to Collins. Irving up top. Pass to McGinnis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And the shot is good. Simmons got 7 points in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now, here's Collins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Comes up empty down low.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lanes.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The 76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
I mean, you look at their all-around game appearance. He's even been good from the free throw line.
The 76ers trail by 13.
Timeout.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Bibby with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside, McGinnis. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Passes it to Harris. Back to Simmons. Over Bibby. Rebound by the 76ers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Irving can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Collins finds Irving. Over Harris. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And here is Simmons. 7 points in the game. Back to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Open jump shot off the mark.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now, here is Bibby. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the middle. Here's McGinnis. And McGinnis throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Simmons. Over McGinnis. They get it again. Poked away. Kicks it out to Richardson. And the pass to Horford. Over Bibby. Horford, no luck. The 76ers trail by 11. Bibby with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Bibby against Richardson. Now, here is Bibby. Defense right on him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now, here's Collins. Here's McGinnis. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. McGinnis has got 6 points. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. Irving against Harris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Collins. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Catchings, he's checked in for Dawkins. Mix comes in for McGinnis. Ryan, he's checked in for Irving. And Freeze subbed in for Bibby. And so Collins nails both of them. Philadelphia leading by 9. Now here's Simmons. 7 points in the game. Here's Harris. The shot's good. He's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the 76ers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Collins. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 11. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Dunleavy. Fires from the wing.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Harris outside. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Catchings. To the inside. Mix. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Thibault. Here's Embiid. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Mark Moss, he's checked in for the 76ers. On defense, Philadelphia. They lead by 11. Here's Bryant. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thibault. It's hauled in by Mix.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Bryant passes to Mix. Here's World B free. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He's off on the first.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And the 76ers making a change here. Burks is checked in. And he sinks the second. Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. He feeds it to Embiid, and it's good for 2. Now the 76ers with it. Pass to Free. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Burks. And they double up Embiid to the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid, Kevin. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
The 76ers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Here's Free. 1:39 left in the first. That one goes. Count it. Free's got 5 now.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Kicks it to Burks. Offensive rebound. Embiid misses from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Dunleavy's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
It's stolen by Dunleavy. And oh, here we go. Dunleavy's got it. The fast break chance. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Now, here's Scott. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Got a hand on it. They recover it.
And really, how do you guard Embiid when he's this close? You almost have to foul.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Philadelphia. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's free. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Burks looking around. Passes it to Embiid. 1 second left. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Mix. Dunleavy is up there with Free. And there's Bryant. And it's Catchings in at the center. Now, here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No good that time. And so Bryant will bring it up for Philadelphia. 11-point game. Tipped away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Here's Free. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Here's Free. He's got 7. Outside Bryant. He kicks it to Dunleavy. The pass to Free. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Embiid. Burks against Free. Here's Korkmaz. They get the rebound. Embiid can't connect from short range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Korkmaz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Catchings. Banked in off the glass. Catchings has got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Korkmaz kicks to Burks. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And the 76ers with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Mike Scott. And it's Shake Milton in for Korkmaz. Then for the 76ers, McGinnis, he's checked in for Mix. Irving comes in for Bryant. And Bibby subbed in for Dunleavy. Here's Milton. Tries from 16. Here's Embiid. And finally they hit one. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Free passes to McGinnis. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him. Philadelphia leading by 10. Up top, Burks. Bibby covering. Over to the left wing. Unable to get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Over to the wing. Free against Robinson. Floats one. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14 points. They get it back. Here's Irving. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Milton the pass to Horford. Here's Milton. That one, no good. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Irving. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Burks. And it's blocked. Here's Embiid. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game. And the 76ers call time here. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for Burks. Philadelphia also making some changes. Dawkins comes in for Catchings. And Collins subbed in for Free. Left side, Collins. Shoots from 8. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Julius Irving.
The turnaround shade. A great rhythm shot. Not everyone's able to pull it off.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And denied. He sends it. Oh, look at him fly! For Philadelphia, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Richardson, he's checked in for Shake Milton.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid. The 76ers trail by 9. Passes to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Irving. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Harris looking it over. And stolen by Irving. Here's Bibby. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Outside for Simmons. There's the pass to Embiid. Shot from the low block. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 17.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Harris against Irving. Back to Collins. Now, here is Bidley. Defense is right there. 4 on the clock. McGinnis' shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here is Horford, and it goes down 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Well, that's why you have to consider Horford as one of the game's best bigs. His ability to finish through contact like he does there is what makes him so special.
Shot to stop the run. Embiid against Dawkins. Pass to McGinnis over Horford. And it's sent back by Horford.
No, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now, here is Bidley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Irving. Here's Collins. And Embiid with the block. And they're able to recover.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The speed of Simmons, it's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Pass to Collins. Here's Dawkins. Shoots over Embiid. Dawkins good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Richardson against Collins. Outside, Simmons. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bibby passes to Collins. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Pass to McGinnis. Oh, the lob to Irving. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And for that Raptors game, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Bibby passes it to Collins. Here's McGinnis. Richardson covering. 11 feet away. Basket good. McGinnis has got 10 points in the game. The 76ers leading by 14. Now Simmons. He's got 13. Here's Thibault. Got a piece of it. Irving with it. Kicks it to Bibby. The pass to Dawkins. It's hauled in by Thibault. Dawkins has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Simmons against Collins. Pass to Harris. They get it back. Chalk up 2 there. 13 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Collins. Here's Dawkins. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mix checked in for Dawkins. And Dunleavy subbed in for Bibby. It's stolen by Dunleavy. He kicks to Collins. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Richardson. And it's Simmons penetrating. Now the feed to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
The huge frame and outstanding wingspan. There's no surprise to see Horford throw it down.
Left side, Irving. With the fadeaway. McGinnis. It's good on the putback.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Dunleavy. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mix. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Now here's Simmons. Defended by Dunleavy. And here is Simmons. He's got 13. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He ended up with 17 points, 3 blocked shots, and 2 steals. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Yeah, guarding Embiid is such a challenge because of the size and athleticism. Also plays with a lot of heart. He has a little nasty to his game. I remember playing alongside a center like that.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys drip between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, honey.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now, here's Collins. Passes it to McGinnis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Now, here's Collins. Now, here is Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's McGinnis. 3-pointer on the way. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Unloads from 9, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bibby passes to Collins, and here's Irving. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Now, here is Bibby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Irving. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Harris dishes to Horford. Over Dawkins. Horford, no luck.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Irving passes to Bibby. And there's the pass to McGinnis. Goes up again, and it's blocked by Simmons.
The reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks. You got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Pass to Bibby. Back to Irving. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Richardson against Collins. The baseline J. Richardson, no luck. And Collins has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Nothing yet for them in the 3rd quarter. The 76ers leading by 22. Richardson attacking. Good. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so here is Philadelphia. And the 76ers call time here. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Mike Scott's checked in for Philadelphia. Catchings, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Free comes in for Collins. Dawkins, the pass to Catchings. Here's Free. He's got 7. Here's Dawkins on the money with the shot from the left block.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Sixers.
Now Embiid, 17 points in the game. to the middle, picked off in midair. Bibby against Simmons. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Lions checked in.
Check Simmons.
Simmons against Bibby. The drive by Simmons. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Catchings has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, Free. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Free's got 9 points.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Simmons looking it over. The dish now to Scott. Feeds it to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
On the wing, Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he sinks the layup. 14 points for him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Simmons with it. 21 points in the game. Stolen by Bibby. All going up court. And Irving throws it down.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Now, here's Richardson. He's got 8. Rob. Here's Free. Pass to Catchings. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the brilliance of Simmons. You know, outstanding at getting fancy with the ball and taking risks from time to time.
To the left side wing. Free passes to Irving. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. They double him with Irving. Richardson the pass to Scott. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And Philadelphia has possession after the Sixers pick up 2. Bryant dishes to Bibby. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Richardson. By himself. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Irving. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
It's Bryant, high post. Embiid's there. Maybe up top. That's tipped. Catchings passes to Bibby. Lets it go with the 3. No good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. It's good. Simmons got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Here's Catchings, following the score by Josh Richardson.
Mike Scott. That's his second personal foul.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 at the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the 76ers with some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Joel Embiid. Robinson comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. Mix checked in for Philadelphia. Dunleavy comes in for Bibby. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Philadelphia. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Milton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Free. 9 points in the game so far. Floats one up. Good work defensively by Horford.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Dunleavy, the pass to Free. Robinson against Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 20.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Count it.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kicks it to Dunleavy. Passes it to Free. The pass to Mix. That shot is off. Nice D from Scott. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The 76ers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott, and Alec Burks subbed in for Richardson. And then for Philadelphia, Dawkins checked in for Catchings, McGinnis comes in for Irving, and Collins subbed in for Free. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Left side, Collins. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. Collins passes to Mix. Here's Dunleavy. Burks covering. Pass to McGinnis. The second chance effort. Horford with the rebound.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And he comes up with the deuce. 15 points for Tobias Harris.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
McGinnis against Robinson. The shot's good from McGinnis. McGinnis has got 14 points for the game.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Now, here's Burks, defended by Dunleavy. Burks on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Dunleavy. And Horford pulls it down. Tries it from 19. Goes back up. In deep, Robinson drops it in. Robinson's got his second basket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers ahead, running away with it. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now Dunleavy on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Mixes out there with Smith. Then there's Brown. Then there's Dunleavy. And it's Miller in at the small forward position. 5 to shoot. Brown outside. The 3. And that one is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Burks kicks to Robinson. Back to Burks. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
And it's Harris off the drive. Rebound by Smith. Philadelphia with the ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's good. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Milton. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Burks. That one wide left.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Down low. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Brown.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Milton. He dishes it to Burks. Chris, the other day, Adam Silver has been talking about how the All-Star game and that system is not working. He's been proactive in considering alternatives. What do you think?
Well, I love what he's done already. Let's think about the All-Star game in 2019. Letting guys pick their players. like old school on the park, I mean, that adds a little bit of ego, and that's what you want because we want competition. We want guys that like each other, don't like each other, that are playing against each other, that we're in the finals against each other. We want all that competition, all that mental game that goes into it. And so I love the fact that he's outspoken, that he's definitely ahead of the problem. But I think he did a great job by letting players pick their teammates because that already causes a little in-team drama that we'll see play out on the floor with how hard guys are playing.
Brown, the pass to Dunleavy. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's his first personal foul. Philadelphia, Mike Dunleavy at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys, and so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it, get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves. And just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice too.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
O'Quinn in the post, working on Smith. O'Quinn can't hit. Miller outside. Smith finds Brown. Back to Smith. Pass to Dunleavy. Ball's knocked loose. And oh, here we go. Burke's got it. A fast break chance. And that one drops for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Passes it to Miller. Here's Dunleavy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Burks. And he's good on the second. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Thibault. And the pass to Scott. Lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Philadelphia with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Top of the key, Bryant. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Brown feeling it out a bit. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Thibault. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Pass to Smith. He kicks it to Dunley. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
76ers ball.
Philadelphia with the ball. Just 4 to shoot.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
Korkmaz, no good.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Dunleavy, the pass to Brown. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Pass to Scott. Here's Thibault. Nine feet out. That shot missing. Excellent defense there from Smith.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Dunleavy's shot is off.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know, he's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you know, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, you know, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dunleavy. And both free throws good for Dunleavy.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Thibault, the pass to Scott. Here's Thibault, covered by Smith. Left block shot on the way. Here's O'Quinn.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Passes it to Dawkins. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Miller's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Dawkins. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the pass to Neto. He feeds it to O'Quinn. Shoots over Brown. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got 4 this quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
They grab their own miss. Smith, no good. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Korkmaz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. See, we have excellent. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Brown. Miller outside. Smith outside. Dunleavy finds Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. O'Quinn's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Thibault. Pass to Neto. Here's Thibault. Back to Neto. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's blocked. Now Dunleavy, 13 feet away. Kept alive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Smith hits them both. Here's Neto. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Feibel.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Dunleavy, it's deflected. And that one's good. Feibel.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now Dunleavy. And yes, it's good. Dunleavy's got 10 points in just the second half.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
On the wing, Scott. 1:06 left in the fourth. Here's Feibel. That shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Miller kicks to Brown. Here's Dawkins. O'Quinn defending. Clock at 6. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Scott. Pass to Feibel. The high post shot. He squares up and sinks it.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Dunleavy up top. Miller, the pass to Dawkins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the 76ers, Daryl Dawkins. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Dawkins. Here's Feibel. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Weber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.